All right, I'm going to tell a story about what I did last night. Um, this this might be a funny story to some people, but to other people, this might be a story that hits close to home and is pretty painful, or they can really relate to this. Um, so yesterday I went food shopping. I went to Berkeley Bowl. I picked up all the groceries, all the vegetables. I got the raw milk because I'm going to drink raw milk this week. It's delicious. I put cinnamon sticks in it. And just let it sit overnight like that. And I make my own homemade horchata. Essentially, it's really good. I also got some grass-fed, grass-finished London broil, 1.5 pounds. I'm really excited to eat that. Um, all right, so while I'm food shopping, I have a big problem with food addiction, sugar, even if it's natural sugar from like fruits and stuff like that. My biggest vice is dates. At Berkeley Bowl, they have like 6 or 7 different kinds of dates, and I love them. So every time I go there, my whole goal is please leave the grocery store without getting these dates. So this time I got all my vegetables, all the good stuff, and I made it by the date section. I did not get any dates, so high five, proud of you, Jeff, for that. But my other addiction is peanuts or peanut butter. I absolutely love peanut butter. So I'm like, all right, no dates. It's organic peanut butter, unsalted. I'm working out, I have meat, and they have these like pre-packaged where they make it homemade there, and it's amazing. Unsalted, organic, just nothing. They just take like like great peanuts and they crank it through, and I don't know, you get your peanut butter like super fresh. I only got this much, and I think it was 0.30 um, 0.30 ounces to the pound. I don't even know how much that is. It's probably like 300-400 grams. Or no, it was probably like 200 grams of peanut butter. And then I got this mixed nut thing, and then I was like, fuck it. And then I got these like little round chocolate wafers that are 99% cacao, sugar-free. So they're not terrible for you. There's no sugar in it. So pretty much I didn't get any sugar in any of this. The cacao had no sugar. The peanut butter, no sugar. And then the nuts had Brazil nuts, walnuts, hazelnut, almond, sunflower seed, and pumpkin seed. It was just a little mixture. So I ended up getting that, and I bought chia seeds because I was going to make coconut chia pudding. So I justified it to myself like, oh, cool, I'll just put a dash of the peanut butter and a couple nuts in my chia pudding, and I'll just ration it out throughout the week. I have discipline, willpower, self-control. I'm not a food addict. So I didn't even make it out of the grocery store. I was like fiending and freaking out, and I made it to the parking lot. No shit, I put the groceries in the back of my car, and immediately I ripped open the wafer. I ate one. I'm like, oh fuck, I really did that. Have some control. It's one, no big deal. Drive home, leave it in the trunk, don't eat anymore. So be it. Drive home, I make it home, and I'm like, all right, cool. I made it through like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and then I'm in bed, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the night, I don't know what comes over me, but like I know that there's peanut butter and chocolate in the house, and I just like feel it in my body, and I just quickly wake up. I can't even sleep. I'm so restless because I know it's there, and I'm like freaking out in bed, and I'm like, all right, don't do it. It's not that serious. Don't do it. You don't really need it. Go eat some celery, if you need to eat something, so I go down. I'm like, whatever. I get the celery. I'm like, what goes really good with celery? Peanut butter. So I took the celery as my big spoon, dipped it in the peanut butter, had one bite. It's like, all right, fair. Don't eat the whole thing. Don't eat the whole thing. Ate the rest of the celery, put it back, went upstairs, went back to bed. Couldn't sleep, restless, freaking out. An hour later, I just kind of like unconsciously walked downstairs, black out, like I'm sleepwalking. I know what I'm doing, and I'm like, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. And I just black out. I continue to the kitchen. I get the celery. I go in the cupboard. I get the peanut butter. I dip it in, another one. Then I get the chocolate wafer, dip the celery in the peanut butter, put the little wafer on it, eat that, repeat, and then I'm like, okay, well, celery's healthy. Go get another celery stick, repeat. Before I knew it, I was down to the last drop of peanut butter, and I was sad. I was like, oh my God, there's no more. Not that I ate all of it, but that there was no more because I was still hungry and I just wanted to continue this like path. So I don't know if I'm trying to escape something or what the problem is, but I couldn't just have one bite, taste it, go to bed. I'm salivating right now thinking of it, and I'm like, oh my God, I really want peanut butter and right now. And I know it's not good for me because I end up eating like 4,000 calories. My stomach doesn't feel good. I'm on this 90-day journey to get abs, for Vegas, for the pool party or whatever. I just want to just clean up my diet and get some more willpower and self-control and, see how much further I can take this, because I've done a lot of cleaning up in my body and healing it. So now I'm trying to like rebuild some stuff. And I would like to have abs. I'm pretty decent, but I want to have full showing abs with like normal self-control where I don't have to like starve myself. I just want to eat normal and have abs showing. That's just a goal of mine. I haven't had abs since I was like, I don't know, from the age of like 15 to 19, and it was just because I was skinny. So I wanted to see if I can do it again, especially at 41 years old. And the only thing that keeps hanging me up is, I swear, it's like peanut butter, dates, fruit. I can't just have one. I end up eating like 5 every single time, and then it turns into like guilt, shame, and all these emotions. And like, I didn't beat myself up for it. I've done it too many times. I'm like, it is what it is. I ate it, so be it. I'll work out tomorrow. Nothing changed. Just I don't have any peanut butter in the house. I'm not going food shopping for a week, so I know I'm at least 7 days in the clear. And I just gotta either not buy it until I have control, or deal with it when it's here and have control. So, it's kind of funny because I was down there. You should have seen it, man. I was like, blah, 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 and I'd finish, cap it. I would just rip through it with the celery. I'd binge, eat it. Like, all right, no more. Cover the peanut butter, put it in the cabinet, turn around, halfway upstairs, turn back around, go get another celery stick, open it again, and repeat. I did that like 10 times, like a freaking crackhead, just like eating the thing. And like, as I'm going through it, I'm like, oh, this is no good. Just stop. I can't stop. It's so good. Blah, 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 blah. It was a disaster. So I finished the whole thing real quick. There was like 4 chocolate wafers left over. I was like, yeah. why stop now? Ate those. Cool. Justified it because I was like, ooh, I ate celery. At least it'll help me digest it, or who knows what. Like, I did it. And then my calories yesterday, my nutrition, I log everything, was excellent. Like, I had I don't know, I worked out a bunch of times, so that was good. I don't really count that, but like my food intake for yesterday, I think was like 2,200 calories, like real clean, all the macros, everything was on, for what I'm trying to achieve. And, I just feel healthy and good. And I usually do that every single day. It's just, I always get caught by either dates, peanut butter, or fruit. I can't just eat it in moderation, and accompany my eating style. So it's not that I'm starving or hungry or I need more food. It's just I crave those specific foods. you know, like I can just eat more vegetables, I can go eat the meat, I can drink the milk, you know, I can do whatever. But when it comes to this, I just crave it like a fiend, and then I just eat it and can't stop. So it's really dangerous to have in the house or around, because I won't just have one piece, two piece. It's lucky if that lasts 3 days in my house, you know. So, you know, the hard part is just not buying it, you know, until I can figure it out or just say no, you know. But honestly, like an addict, I am powerless. God, please help me control this urge around peanut butter, dates, and fruit. And please help me with this, because I struggle severely when it comes to that, and it messes up all my gains. You know, so if I want to have abs, I probably would have been had them a long time ago, because my diet or my eating style, it's not even a diet. Like, I just eat like this. This is like a healthy way of eating. You know, I have a ton of variety of foods. I have a link to my Substack where I post everything that I've eaten for the day, the workout I did, and the recipes for the food, and then I compare the foods and all this other stuff. So like, peanut butter's got my number, dates got my number, and I am powerless to them. I admit it, I accept it, I'm aware of it. Please God, I'm hitting rock bottom. Clear me of this food addiction for peanut butter, dates, and fruits, sugars. Please, please get me through it, you know. Thank God it's not like crack or alcohol. I already went through those phases, but I can beat those. But this food is tough, man. I grew up on sugar all my life, eating cookies, all this garbage. So it's like instilled in me from like childhood, drinking Kool-Aid, eating cereal all day, every day with added sugar. Just like, you know, I grew up on this stuff. So, you know, I guess it's like a comfort thing. In the middle of the night when I was a kid, I would sneak downstairs, sneak past my parents, go into the garage, open the cookie jar, eat like 5 cookies, go upstairs, go back to bed, sneak back down, go in the refrigerator, eat like all the cheese, go back up, come down. There was frosting, like my mom had like cake icing frosting. I would come down and, you know, not even get the spoon because it made too much noise and they'd catch me. I would just take my fingers and just eat it. It was sick. It was sick. Ever since I was a kid, I was doing this. So like, I feel like I'm doing the same thing right now. I'm going upstairs, I sneak back into the kitchen and just eat all this food. So I'm just remembering my childhood, I guess. I don't know, you know, but something's triggering me. I don't know if it's emotional, who knows, you know, is it a childhood wound? Maybe, you know, but I've just got to learn to accept it, deal with it, control it, or get over it. Easier said than done. If anybody has any advice for me, please bring it on. I'd love to hear it and how I can beat this thing and get past it. I can't even not buy it at the supermarket. It's like, forgot something. Oh, gotta buy the peanut butter. Like, don't buy the peanut butter. And all of a sudden I bought the peanut butter and I bought 2 pieces of peanut butter. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. So any advice would be greatly appreciated if you even watch this video. There'll be a link to my Substack where you can get, you know, you can follow the journey. You can see the pictures of the foods I eat. You can see how I make them on the Instagram. And you can also get all the recipes. And then I list all the calories, the nutrients, so everything for the day. And then I also list the benefits why I started eating these foods in order to heal, not my gut, but my intestines. And I had cancer, and they told me I had to drink this anti-cancer green juice, and I'm not able to juice for 30 days, so I need to eat food. So I found the foods with all the nutrients, and then I used to, you know, fill up these shakers with like spirulina, maca, and these, like, you know, it's just a whole bunch of supplements. So I decided I just want to eat food. So I found all the foods with these ingredients, or, you know, vitamins, minerals, whatever in them. And it ended up being a lot of Asian, non-American, non-Western foods. And I found them all and I've listed them and I put all the nutrients and did a comparison for you if you're interested in that. But I pretty much put the why. I eat all of it, about blood sugar spiking, insulin sensitivity, pretty much the big one was inflammation. Like my body was so inflamed and killing itself. Root cause of all disease. That's probably where the cancers came from in me, is from my diet, you know, and it just shows up in different ways. Arthritis, you know, all types of autoimmune diseases really comes from inflammation in the body, and inflammation comes from gluten and sugar mainly. So I didn't even know what gluten was, you know, as I just found out about it 3 years ago. So this is all new to me. I had no idea the poison I was doing to my body, you know, and I'd follow all these diets about, you know, just don't eat carbs and stuff like that. We're reckless. The stuff they show us. That's it for the day. I'll upload the video. Go check out my Substack. Go check out my Instagram. It's popping. See ya. And don't judge me. I love peanut butter. Goodbye.